Aries, let's jump into your reading. Let's see what harsh truths you guys need to hear at the moment. Now, when I say harsh, I don't mean necessarily I'm going to cuss you guys out or anything like that. This isn't a reading to bash or anything of that nature. This is just to deliver the truths that you may be needing to hear that could be a little bit uncomfortable, but push you into transformation and help you with your situation as a whole. So I wanted to make that disclaimer. Let's go ahead and jump in though. Let's start with this deck since it's here, and we'll just keep pulling cards and see what comes up for you. Aries, what are the harsh truths they need to hear at the moment? Okay, first card we have is guilt. How do you feel in regards to certain decisions you've made recently? Okay, this card reads, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So some of you psychologically are feeling the sense of guilt when it comes to certain decisions you've made recently. This could even be looking at things that you've done in your recent past and beating yourself up for things that you didn't do sooner, or things that you knew that you should have separated your energy from a lot sooner as well. But Spirit is saying, regardless of what you didn't do in your past, what you feel like now currently you need to be doing, but you could be procrastinating a little bit, this is removing that feeling of guilt, because this could be what's actually causing you to procrastinate or feel out of tune. Let's keep going. Okay, we have doubt. So some of you don't believe in your personal ability to achieve. I'm hearing with a business, there's doubt surrounding finding divine love, finding your soulmate. There's doubt around personal progress, and if you're ever going to tap into that when it comes to financial freedom, I'm hearing. But on this card, this is an affirmation that you guys can repeat. It says, I release the need to know all the answers. So sometimes it's better to be in the flow of, and also understanding how cause and effect is very crucial to our existence. And when you use that law and put it into practice, then regardless of the doubt that you have currently, you'll start to make yourself a believer through your personal action. And that's where Spirit's drawing attention is, just do it. Like Nike, just do it and see what comes on the other side of that. And then at that point, you'll be able to predict what the future will look like for you in terms of opportunities. Awesome. Aries, the messages they need to hear at this moment. Harsh truths they need to hear. Humor. I'm hearing it's okay to laugh at the funny mistakes that we make. It's okay to not beat yourself down. Acknowledge where you mess up. Pick yourself up and try again. This card says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Yes, this is also not punishing yourself. And when I say punishing yourself, this could be, let's say, some of you recently got out of a really bad relationship. And you could be punishing yourself by telling yourself, okay, well, I'll never date again. Even though this person may have been the cause why you guys broke up, whether that was infidelity, whether that was distrust, arguments, whatnot. Don't punish yourself for what other people do to you. Don't punish yourself from experiences that you go through that don't necessarily pan out the way that you thought it should have, and then turn around and cause yourself to not explore other opportunities outside of that one situation. Okay, let's pull some cards from this deck. All right, so Aries. Okay, we have the Sacred Union, Partnership and Romance. Let's go ahead, put that card there. One more. We have the Horse King, Assistance, Control. Okay. So when it comes to love, for my people who are single, Spirit is saying that you're going to attract someone who's on the level you're at. And when I say that, I don't mean necessarily in life. I mean in the sense of emotional availability or what they can offer in terms of a relationship. And some of my Aries who are single, you could be struggling with certain things like trust issues. What else? An inability to open up fully out of fear. Whatever this is, you could manifest a partner who meets you at the level you're at. And I think that's why Spirit's trying to protect you from just falling into a relationship that could be out of alignment with you, just in general, because of the fact that you're in this vibration of doubt or mistrust and things like that. So we attract things in which we are. And the person that you may end up dating is going to be very much a reflection of you. So Spirit's saying focus on preparing yourself for that soulmate, preparing yourself for that divine love in a way where you're releasing those shackles of, like I said, mistrust, an inability to open up fully. Okay. And then also with the Horse King, Spirit is saying you guys need to be the leader that you guys are. For one, Aries, you guys are a leader naturally. That's what your zodiac sign's all about, okay? And as I'm giving you guys a pep talk, I'm giving myself a pep talk with this. But you guys need to step into that leadership role in your life. And when I say that, this is not taking the back burner and letting life just kind of happen to you and make life happen for you. It's all in your perspective in which you take actions. If you look at your cup being half empty versus half full, or half full versus half empty, that will determine the actions, the results that you receive. So interesting. Let's keep pulling cards. Let me pull one of these actually. I want to pull some tarot cards. Give me one card for my Aries. The message they truly need to hear at the moment. So, okay, we have the full moon in Leo, and it says go wild. So with this card, there's a need for you to, for one, step into a space of confidence. Whenever we think about Leos, we know that they're confident. We know that they're out there in their expression. They are someone who... I don't want to say that. But with this card, moving on, because I was about to go on a whole tangent. Moving on, with the full moon in Leo, this is you guys needing to step into a space of confidence, especially when it comes to personal moves, decisions, opportunities you guys want to go after. You're going to have to be confident in that. And Spirit's saying, where is your confidence at? Have some of you guys lost your sense of confidence after a bad relationship? Have some of you lost your confidence after an idea you may have had didn't necessarily pan out in terms of results? And where can you guys recalibrate your sense of confidence? How can you guys strengthen that personally? All right, so let's pull some tarot cards. Aries, harsh truths they need to hear. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles that fell. We got the Judgment card, the Magician. I'm only going to pull 4. One more for Aries. And the Hangman. Okay, so Aries, you need to work on saving your money. That's the first message I got here. Spirit's saying your financial situation will never change if you don't find a way to save your money. If you don't be aware of your spending habits and how that contributes to how much money you get to hold on to. So be aware of spending habits. Another thing I'm getting is be aware of your personal health. Some of you guys have let your personal mental health cause you to either like binge eat or not be on top of yourself in terms of like self-care. So there's a need for you to get back into the routine of having a routine. Point blank period. Especially when it comes to like a morning routine you may have had before that you've gotten completely off of, or eating regimen that you may have been trying to follow and then now it may be non-existent. Now, beyond that, it's also speaking to personal decisions during this time frame. Be aware of how your choices affect not the outcome, but the long run. This goes back into cause and effect, what I was talking about earlier. What you do, there is going to be a reaction, there is going to be effect to it. So if you keep that in mind, you'll be able to predict your own future. You wouldn't even need me at that point. No, I'm just kidding. But literally. Spirit is also speaking to knowing that you lack nothing. Some of you get into this mindset. I think that's why the full moon in Leo card came up. Some of you get into this mindset of thinking that you're not doing enough or that you don't possess enough personally, when that's not the case. It's just needing to leverage what you got to get to where you need to go. And kind of stripping yourself, especially with this Hangman card here, stripping yourself of a limited belief, or hanging around waiting for opportunities to just find you and plop into your lap when you yourself need to go out there and get those opportunities. So this was a interesting reading. I hope that this was helpful in the grand scheme of things. If you did enjoy, thumbs the video up. I'm super excited. We're celebrating our 3rd year anniversary, and yeah, you guys can get a reading now for like 50% off. So check that out on my website. That's going to be ending on the 25th of March. So make sure you don't miss that. And I will talk to you later, Aries.